good evening, good morning, good afternoon, whatever time it is where you are. I am Shanora, and thank you for coming to this special IWT Clubhouse Chat question and answer session that I'm doing specially for the new students. So this is going to be recorded. I am recording, and so I'm just answering a couple of questions that I tend to get over and over again. And so I'm doing this really just to supplement the new member orientation video that I created for IWT Clubhouse students. So I am Shanor, but I'm go ahead and read a disclaimer just before I get started. And then I plan on keeping this very short. It won't be long. Okay, so here's the disclaimer. I'm not an investment banker, a financial advisor, accountant, or in any way licensed to provide financial or investment advice, and neither is anyone else if anyone else decides to speak here during this session. So everything I'm saying is really for educational and informational purposes only. And again, I'm doing this special session for the new members that are joining the IWT Clubhouse Chat Telegram group. So I'm going to go through a couple of questions that I tend to get over and over again. And then after I finish the questions that I've already gotten and I want to make sure I answer, feel free, if there's anyone in the room, to raise your hand and you can ask the question. Again, remember though, I am recording this session, so it will be available for new students and actually for the entire Clubhouse community. So I'm not discussing any IWT specific strategies. Again, this session is a Q&A for the new students. All right, so I'm trying to keep it short as well. People don't usually like to listen to a long recording. All right, so the number one question, how to join the club. I created this new member orientation video, which I have pinned at the top of this room. If I know it's about maybe 10 or 12 minutes, but I go into detail, specifically describing how to join our clubs. Okay, so the follow-up questions that I get after people watch it, there's two different clubs that you're signing up for. So we have a club for trade and travel students, and we meet on Mondays at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time right here on Clubhouse. And then that Monday club is also the club that hosts our book club chat session that we do every Saturday at 11 a.m. Eastern. And okay, thank you. I got a message. All right, I'm gonna keep going. All right, and then on Wednesdays, we have a second club for the VIP members, and that meets at 8 p.m. Eastern on Wednesdays. And so make sure you join both clubs if you are a VIP member in the IWT program. You want to make sure you're joining the Monday club as well as the Wednesday club. Okay, so here's the follow-up. How long does it take to get approved? So I try to do these as quickly as I can, but usually no more than a week, you should have an answer. Usually, if you followed all the steps and I don't have any issues verifying your IWT status, you will get a Facebook message from me explaining that you've been approved. And if in fact I have any issues verifying your IWT status, I will send you a message in this Clubhouse app using the back channel. And I will tell you, if I'm having any issues moving your application forward, and you'll just need to respond so that I can address whatever issue I'm having with your application so we can move it forward. And when I say back channel, I did a video on how to check the back channel. I can post that in a moment. But in this group, if you were to look at the little paper airplane and click on it, that's how I send a message. And so if you click on that, you'll be able to read any messages I send you. All right. So the other question, yes, I do deny the applications after 2 weeks. So if you've submitted an application and you're still waiting and it's been more than 2 weeks, most likely it's been denied. You do not get a denial message from me. I will send the one message, and if you don't respond within 2 weeks, I deny the application. I do that because I have to keep the flow just going. It'd just be like tons of applications just in queue, and that's just too much to manage. But if you're checking your messages, every week, you'd be able to see if in fact I'm waiting to hear from you. But if you do get denied, and there has been some people that have been denied and they've come back, all you have to do is reapply. Just submit a new application and I will process it. And the same, again, timeline will apply. Okay, and let's see. Okay, so people want to know, how do they know if their application has been approved? So, in addition to looking at your Facebook, let's say you don't check Facebook, if you log in to the Clubhouse app and if you click on your profile, like if you were to click on mine, you scroll down to the bottom and if it lists all the clubs you're a member of, and you'll see that you'll see my clubs listed under your member of. And that is how you can verify if you are in fact a member of the IWT Clubhouse Chat Sessions that I host and that I've actually started. So thank you, and thank you in advance for joining my clubs. It's really exciting. Okay, let's see. Okay, so I've gone over the schedule. I've gone over the clubs. All right. So now the next segment of questions that I get, it's after the students have been approved into the club. Okay, so now that you're approved, you want to know exactly how and where do you go to actually attend the chat sessions. So all you have to do is really simple. Just log into this Clubhouse app. And if you log into the Clubhouse app, you'll be able to join the sessions that is going. So make sure you log in, like right before or right when we're starting the session. So if it's starting on Monday at 6 p.m. Eastern, all you have to do is just log into the app on Mondays at 6 p.m. Eastern. And I tend to try to start the sessions right on time. So then you'll be able to attend. Okay. And let's see. And if that doesn't work, you can always go to, let's see, if you go back to the hallway, it says hallway at the top. And let's see. And if you click on, oh, where can I go? There's like the calendar, and you'll be able to actually see your upcoming events or meetings. And you can find it there as well. And then, as a very last resort, if that's not working, because some students still tell me they have a challenge finding the rooms, you could always follow me, and you should be able to know when I'm in the room. So if you do those things, those three things, you should be able to get notification when I open up the rooms. So hopefully you'll be able to join us. Okay, so the other question I get a lot is, because you see I'm recording this session, you want to know, well, why can't I record the regular Clubhouse chat sessions? And that's because we discuss a lot of proprietary information, and we cannot have that shared to the general Clubhouse community. So unfortunately, there's not a way for me just to share our replays with just our club members. And so I'm not able to record our chat sessions. This one is being recorded because I'm not discussing any proprietary information. And I also want to be able to share this specific recording with the new students because I didn't answer all of their questions in the new member orientation that I created. And I'm also just hopeful that doing this chat, when they replay it, they'll be able to kind of get a little vibe of how Clubhouse works. Because believe it or not, there's a lot of new people that are just learning about Clubhouse for the first time. So I'm just trying to help, I don't know, bring more reality to what Clubhouse really is for the new students. So that's why I'm taking this time to do this right now. Okay, so a couple more questions and I'm going to be done. If you guys do have any other questions that I'm not covering, please feel free to let me know and I will answer those as well. Okay, so to raise your hand, that's a common one during the chat session. There's a raise your hand, there's like a hand icon. All you have to do is press that, and then that'll notify the speaker, which is me, on the stage that you want to come on up. And that is how you raise your hand. A lot of I've gotten a couple of messages that people want to know how to mute themselves, but this is Clubhouse, so if you are not on stage, you're automatically muted. We cannot hear you, we cannot see you. That's the beauty of Clubhouse. But once you come on stage, your mic is automatically hot, and so we can hear you when you come on stage. And so to mute yourself when you're on stage, you want to go ahead and click the microphone icon, which is at the bottom right, and that is how you mute yourself. And then, of course, when you're ready to talk, just press it again, and then you'll be unmuted and we'll be able to hear you. Okay, so that was that. And okay, and I think I'm almost done. So, two more questions. That's all I have to answer. So I do get our book club that meets on Saturdays. It's just very vibrant, and a lot of people love it, and so do I. So a lot of questions are, oh, what chapter are you on? You know, what book are you reading, so that I can participate. So in the Telegram group, I always keep the current book posted in the pinned message. However, I also do post in the Clubhouse chat feed in the Telegram group updates every week on the specific chapter that we're covering for that Saturday. So I would just recommend you go ahead and follow the Clubhouse chat Telegram group, and you'll be notified of our book club updates. And then finally, the last question I wanted to cover right now, and hopefully I'm not lasting too long. I wanted to make this short. So thank you for everyone that is actually going to listen to this, because I'm hopeful that it'll help, prevent the same questions over and over and over again. All right. So a student reached out to me and they wanted to see if they could ask me for their help with trade and travel issues. And so I wanted to reiterate, I don't work for trade and travel. So if you're having trade and travel specific issues, the website's not working for you or something on trade and travel, I'm not the proper contact for trade and travel. So I am a student. Just like everyone else, I'm a VIP student and I volunteer. I volunteer my time, and I give to this Clubhouse community, and I do so with pride and with the utmost just appreciation and gratitude. So that's what I am doing here. So I do hope that this has been helpful for you. And if I, again, haven't covered all of your questions, I do hope that you will reach out to me. I do have an email. I set up an email because it's just a lot easier for me to organize different questions. And that's what I did in this format. I actually had saved all the questions, and I was able just to go through it. So my email is shanorachats@gmail.com. That's where I'd like you to send me any questions that you'd like me to answer in the future, or if you're trying to reach me. If you are a member of the Clubhouse Chat Telegram group, feel free to reach me on there as well. The link to the Telegram group is in the curriculum, as well as in our wonderful IWT resource guide. So you can find that there. So that's all I have to say. Let's see. Oh, hi, Stella. Oh, wow. You guys are in the room. Hi, you guys. Hi, Carlene. Hi, Shar, Tiara, OZJ, and Felicia. So that's all I wanted to say, you guys. So I hope this was helpful. I'm going to go ahead and end this replay so that people can actually play it back. And I'm just hopeful that it helps our new students just get an idea and a flavor of Clubhouse and what Clubhouse is about. Oh, and since you're on the page, a new feature that I'm just loving is the chat. And if you click on it, no, let me see if I can put a chat in there. I'm going to just say hi and send it so that you guys can actually see something in the chat. And so when you play this back, oh, thank you. Someone put something in the chat. So when you click on that, so right now I see that it says two messages. And so you should be able to see it's two messages. When you click on it, you'll be able to see different chats and people are putting during the chat session. So it's an awesome way for you to communicate during the session, kind of like you do in Zoom, the little chat with Zoom, but this is Clubhouse. All right. I hope that helped you guys. Thank you very much for your time. And I wish you happy trading. All right. Thank you again. Goodbye.